Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Oma here again, and I am back with another perfume video. So guys, I think it's about time I start decluttering my perfume collection. I've decided to basically streamline my collection to perfumes that I would want to reach out to wear every day, as opposed to buying a fragrance, not liking it, but still keeping it in my collection. So I've selected few fragrances that I want to start off with, and then I would basically streamline my collection to fragrances that I would always reach out for. Okay guys, so I'm basically focusing on my Arabian collection, and this is because I buy more Arabian fragrances than designer fragrances and niche fragrances and whatnot, because as at this point, that is where my finances is going to get me to, basically. So yeah, I'm focusing on my Arabian fragrances. I want to streamline it as much as possible. Now, the first fragrance I have actually decluttered is Latafa's Samu. I featured this video in one of my top my Arabian fragrances that smell like designer fragrances. I'll leave it up here for you to watch if you have not. But that is Latifah Samu. That is supposed to be an inspiration of Dior Pure Poison, and the scent is, don't get me wrong, the scent is not bad. All right, the scent is really good, but it became cloying to me. The scent became cloying to me, and I could not stand it, and that was the reason why I decluttered that scent. And the thing is that sweet scents get cloying for me really easily, and that was what happened with the case of Samu, right? Okay guys, so the second fragrance I'm going to be decluttering is Dorothy from the House of Essential. Guys, I featured this perfume in a Decadence video. I'll leave a link up for you to go and watch if you have not watched that video. But I featured Dorothy in that video, and basically I got two of these. I got Dolores and Dorothy, and this is an inspiration of Marc Jacobs' Decadence, and it is such a beautiful inspiration, if I might add. But the thing with this one is that I actually prefer Dolores to Dorothy. I kind of have similar performances, but I just have a preference to Dorothy than Dolores. And I still have my Decadence, I still have Dolores that I'm not done. So I feel like there is no point in me keeping this in my collection, and that is why I am going to declutter it. As you can see, it's still full, like I haven't reached for it in a long ass time. Next perfume I'm going to be talking about is from Latafa, and it is Latafa's Color. Guys, I don't think you guys can see this bottle, but it's still, I don't know, it's around here. That's how much I have used. This scent is so strong. I'm not even going to lie or front. It is a strong scent. This is supposed to be an inspiration of Carolina Herrera's Very Good Girl. That is what this perfume is supposed to be inspired by. But first off, guys, this bottle is so annoying. I don't like the bottle at all. Secondly, the packaging has been doing something really crazy. Like, the plastic has been melting. The cap, can you see this? I feel like this particular batch, look at the cap. Like, apart from the nozzle being stuck in, the cap just keeps melting. I don't know, I feel like it's a very bad production. So apart from the packaging being faulty, this scent is now cloying to me as well. And this is the reason why I run away from sweet fragrances, because it ends up being cloying to me. I'm surprised that I love Afnan Souvenir Flower Bouquet, I love Imperial. They are sweet scent, they are not cloying. But this, guys, I love beast mode fragrances. I love perfumes that would choke me. But this is a sweet perfume, and it's so choking. It's just cloying, guys. And I'm going to be decluttering this. I can't, and I don't want it in my collection anymore, so I'm just going to be decluttering that. Guys, the next perfume I'm going to be decluttering is from Oud Al Za'afaran, I guess. Yes, this is from Oud Al Za'afaran, and it is Cute Girl. Guys, I also featured this perfume in my Very Good Girl dupe video. If you haven't seen that video, I'm also going to leave it up there. I'm going to leave a link up there for you to go and watch. This perfume is supposed to be an inspiration of Very Good Girl, but to my nose, it smells so much like the original Good Girl. And the original Good Girl is not my favorite. I don't hate the scent, but it's not something I would like want to buy or reach out to. I didn't know that this had like a mix of both, but to my nose, it actually smells more of Good Girl than Very Good Girl, and that is the reason. Guys, can you see? It's still full, and that's because I don't reach for it. Like, it's not something I want to smell on myself. And this perfume is so strong, it lasts really long, but it's not my favorite. So rather than it just being in my collection, I would rather declutter it and give it to someone that would enjoy it. But that is Cute Girl from Out Out Saffron, still in its package. Alright guys, the fourth perfume I'm going to be decluttering is, okay, so I went to Essenza to like sniff some perfumes and see if I had like anyone I would like, and I smelled Olympia Legend, and I wanted to buy Olympia Legend, and Olympia Legend was not in stock. So I was like, okay, since I cannot get Olympia Legend, I would rather get a dupe of Olympia Legend, right? I mean, I'm more or less an expert in dupe perfumes right now, right? So I did some research about Olympia Legend. I found out Fragrance World has a dupe of Olympia Legend, which is Ophelia Legend, right? And I got it. Like, yes, finally, I've gotten a dupe of Olympia Legend. I will definitely like this. This is Ophelia Legend, which is a dupe of Olympia Legend from Paco Rabanne, right? This is the bottle. I've had this perfume for over 6 months now, and I cannot bring myself to wear this scent. This, oh gosh. Mind you guys, I didn't just find out that this was the dupe of Olympia Legend and just hopped on it and bought it. I watched reviews about this perfume. I watched reviews and people were raving about it, like it's a good dupe of Olympia Legend. It smells so good. You will get compliments from it and whatnot. I'm like, fine. Right up my alley, right? Wrong, guys. I don't want to give that expression I gave in my last Arabian blind barrels that were a fail. Why do you need this much alcohol? My Guys, this perfume has been sitting in my collection for over 6 months now, and for it to be sitting that long without me reaching for it, that shows you that I have tried, and it's not working. It's a new perfume. I need to give it time to macerate. Give it like a month, nothing happened. Give it 2-3 months. This is the 6th month. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I really have to declutter this perfume. And this is not me bashing people that actually love this scent. Guys, if you love it, good for you. It's your luck. Unfortunately for me, I can't stand this perfume. This is not my cup of tea at all. Still in its packaging, I just have to declutter it. That is Ophelia Legend from Fragrance World. Yeah guys, the last perfume that I will be decluttering today is from Latafa, and it is Body Out Oud Amethyst. Yes guys, finally, I am finally decluttering this perfume for my collection. I made so much rant about this perfume in my Middle Eastern blind buy fails, and when I talked about this perfume, I didn't say that I did not like it. What I said was it was disappointing. I was like underwhelmed actually, because from the rave of this perfume, people talking about how amazing this scent is, and it's been a dupe of Atomic Rose. I had a lot of expectation from this perfume, and it just didn't meet up to par with what I had in my mind. Nevertheless, I've had this perfume for over 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken, and it has just been there in my collection. I have the counterpart, the Body Out Oud for Glory, and I completely love that scent. Like when I wear that perfume, I'm like, I smell myself, I'm like, I smell good. This doesn't give me that reaction at all. That rubbery smell that people talk about is still there. Like it didn't move. With the whole maceration process, I was thinking it was going to get better. Still the same. And I'm like, there's no point having this gigantic box in my collection, occupying space. I might as well just declutter it already. Like, it is time. I'm definitely decluttering Latifah Amethyst from my collection, finally. So yeah, guys, that is it. This is my first ever declutter perfume video, and I hope to do this more often till I get the streamlined collection that I want. Okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comment section. If you want to see more videos like this, please like this video. Okay. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay blessed.
Hey guys, my name is Oma and welcome back to my channel. Now if this is your first time here, please do well to check my other videos, and I hope you like and want to subscribe, and while you're at it, please subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. Okay, so in today's video I am going to be doing a full face of makeup